Vikram. And now we go to question number 2 from Aida. How do you track employee performance to ensure they are keep productive during WFH in pandemic era? Is there any tools that management deploy to track their performance? Yeah, this is I think repression of HR people. Yeah, when they confuse and they have a problem or barrier when they are try to measuring the performance of the employee or the productivity of employee during work from home. Okay. Perhaps Pak Vikram first.
So, like I said, when we start with our goals in the beginning of the year, we lay out, there are 5 or 6 goals that you put, typically 5 goals. And within those goals, we put maybe 1 or 2 sub areas. Each goal has a measure. Have to deliver A or B or C in terms of what has to be done. So I will get a delivery of, let's just take a person who's doing sales. We will have revenue of so much in this time frame. So we specify the time, specify the date, and specify what will be done, and specify what work that will entail. When we have the conversation on a quarterly basis, the message really is, let's take it down to an almost, what are the levels of activity and how that's tracking and how that's going. And that's where some of that conversation, and it's not just about, are you done, but how can I help you? And how can I help you even outperform? Because we're not looking to catch them. We want them to perform. We want everyone to win. And so it's not a formal sort of a way that we are doing, but it's just done in a basic, simple Word or an Excel document, whatever is easier for people, just to look at activity levels that go below each of these bigger goals, because big goals are good for the full year, but activities have to be broken down into what you're delivering and the sub-deliveries, and then having those conversations on a regular basis. What is behind track? What is on track? What is ahead of track? What is delivering? What is not delivering? What resources do you need? What help do you need? What coaching do you need? Do you need help from some other department? Do you need some technology? Do you need help from some other people? That's my job as a leader, to help the team get those pieces. So those conversations happen in those quick check-ins, and they focus on that. So that's how we do it, Ibu Aida. So maybe.
Okay. Thank you, Pak Vikram, that. And of course, we need supporting from line manager, yeah. That's very the point key. What about you, Riza? Do you have any experience about this?
Yeah, so Vikram already stole all of my answers, but yeah, definitely.
You can copy it.
Yeah, I will copy it, definitely. And but I think I will just, kidding aside, I will just add on to what Vikram has already said. So we all know that people are now addicted to work, right? The barrier or the boundaries, as I mentioned earlier, has broken down, and so they become so addicted to work that they continuously work, right? And sometimes they are afraid that their manager might check on them, and if they do not respond immediately to a ping, for example, that they will be judged as not doing their job. So those are things that are happening on the background. So I think my answer to that, in order to track performance, it's really to trust. So to trust and make the people accountable of what they deliver. So outcome based, whether they are working early in the morning or late at night, at the end of the day, they have to deliver. And we assess them based on what they put on the paper. So we also have to manage those sensitivities, because as I've said earlier, also a lot of our people are going through some mental health issues, and that's something we need to manage as well.